Welcome back, everyone, to this edition of Try Hard Trucking with me, Volcase TV, where I continue to do the best I can with what I've got, which is not a lot of talent, but a whole lot of hero driver. And he is a hero, too. You're a hero, buddy. You're a hero. Reason he's a hero is with one scout of the radar truck, I finished every last pixel on the map. Now this looks like it's not finished, but you can see because it's brown here that it is finished. It's just the edge of a ridge. Every little bit is done. No unknown, gray, everything. So, I'm done with the prototype exploration unit. I'm going to take it back and sell it. The only problem is there's another prototype exploration unit on the map. Down here. I will eventually need to get a vehicle over to grab that. But it's not going to be this vehicle. But what I will do is I will take this vehicle back, sell the prototype exploration unit, and then come back here. And because this is... Now, where do I have to take this thing? Something thy neighbor. Aid thy neighbor. I need to take it there. Oh, well. This vehicle isn't going to take it there. I mean, maybe he could. But I don't need to take it with this truck because I don't need to actually hitch to it. No, actually I do need to have, I need to get my vehicle over there, but I don't necessarily need to get my vehicle over there with these goods. I can take a better truck over there, meet there, then hitch together. And I think that's what I'm going to do. So what I'm going to do is take my vehicle back with the prototype exploration unit, and sell this prototype exploration unit. And then I will drive over there. Well, do I pick up the trailer? I can take the trailer some distance. But then I'm going to have to meet up here with another vehicle, I think. We'll see how it goes. Anyway, first thing, take the pew 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 back where it came from. And make it morning. Okay. Yeah, it's still dark. Okay, so I'm not going to go right over there. From where I am, I'm going to go not along that supposed road. I'm going to go along the crackly ice. Stay on the ice. And then through here, and then on here, whatever this road was. Now I'm confused. Is it? Yeah, this. Get rid of this dot for one thing. First of all, get rid of that. No, get rid of it. There. Okay. Yeah. Come up. However, I need to come up through here. Yeah, go to the trailer store, sell that, and then come back and go up and pick up those goods. But first of all, I'm going to sell the prototype exploration here because I might as well do that while I'm there, while I'm here. And I hate that it's still dark. And of course, like a lot of the trailers, not always so much the scout trailers, but a lot of the trailers in the game, they're very difficult to maneuver because they have front axles that rotate And if you're hitched to a trailer that has a rotating front axle, that means you got 2 points of rotation, which makes it even harder to do anything. I can back out a trailer that has fixed axles, or a semi-trailer, you know, that has fixed axles. But trying to back up a double pivot point trailer is, you know, if you have a twins, I don't mean kids. I mean, if you have twin trailers, you've got to backing up twin trailers is a challenge. And it's like that with so many things in the game. I think twin trailers might actually be slightly easier because the axles are in 2 different locations, but yeah. There is a secret of using your winch. You winch to the side of the truck. So for example, if you're trying to turn around one of those, not the ramp flatbed, but if you're trying to turn around a sideboard trailer, not Scout, but a regular sideboard trailer, I think I got the thing stuck somehow. Okay, yeah, let's go this way then. That's what you want me to go that way? I'll go that way. Yeah, you winch the side of the truck to the side of the trailer and then just pull it nice and taut and then drag it around that way. It's much easier. And yeah, I think going through this ice is actually easier than going through that snow. Going like one tire on the snow and one tire on the ice is probably easier than trying to go through the road. I am staying in low gear. I could probably go in automatic at some point here, but there's lots of winchables too, but I'm a stubborn guy. But that road is awful. I'm very psyched. I got step 1, major step 1 is to scout every pixel on the map. That's part of my 100%. And there is some practical reasons for that. One is because just by driving around doesn't necessarily mean you find everything, because there's upgrades and stuff you may miss if you don't actually use the radar truck, because you might go over the area and so it'll appear on your map, it'll appear that it's been scouted. You know, it's not grayed out. It's full saturation. But that doesn't mean you may have just driven by the upgrade and not gotten close enough to actually have it appear on your map, which is something to be aware of. Take that off, thank you. Get rid of this now, actually. So that's why I like to take the pew 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 and make sure I scout with the radar truck everywhere. And I'm kind of nervous always. Don't drive anywhere where you're going to leave gray that you're not going to come back later with either a watchtower or the radar truck and fully explore. So don't drive into the black anywhere. Because I have had it before. I've mentioned that I went about halfway through Alaska before I started my playthrough for Twitch and YouTube. I couldn't find something on one of the maps, and I had to eventually go to the SnowRunner, MapRunner MapRunner. What is it? MapRunner.info to find it. And while I'm streaming, I'm not going to pull up a separate app, a separate web page while I'm streaming. But one, I'm using everything I can. I've got 2 tablets going, each in split screen. I've got 2 phones going, one monitoring my mic and one just with a timer. And I've got my Xbox going with, I don't want to have one monitor. I have nothing left. I don't have a PC that I can use on the internet. I have nothing left that I could use to go ahead and that I could look stuff up while I'm in the middle of streaming. That's kind of rude anyway to look stuff up while I'm in the middle of streaming. So. Now what I could do is spend extra time and look stuff up between streams, but ain't nobody got time for that. I don't have any interest in doing that, 1. 2, I like kind of blind playthroughs and not planning things out. It's kind of like, I don't claim that I'm showing anyone how to do what I'm doing. I'm not your guide. I'm your clownish entertainment. Or non-entertainment, depending on your taste. It's one man's adventure. One old, incompetent man's adventure. This thing is so heavy. Now, I'll go over and I'll get that thing. It only has one. It's a Scout fuel carrier. Wait. It's a Scout fuel carrier? Wait a minute. I thought it was a flatbed with fuel. Oh, it's just a Scout fuel carrier. There was one that had a flatbed that had fuel on it. Do I have the wrong one again? Well, I don't necessarily want to take that there, but I mean, it's close enough to a place where I can get fuel. There was one that I needed a Scout flatbed that had fuel on it. I don't know where those oil barrels go. Was it the one that I had highlighted before when I first started this thing? Don't do a barrel roll. Small Scout flatbed. Ah, that's the one. There's the fuel. There's a small Scout flatbed. Okay, so I have to meet the guy here, or just have my truck towed there, which happens to be somewhat close to the other prototype, right? Not the one I'm with, that one. Yeah, okay. So I'll do Aid My Neighbor, but then I will come down and do this other one. I need to get another truck there. Don't do a barrel roll. That's where I'm dropping them both off. Well, so what I can do is, now I don't necessarily have to deliver the fuel. I don't have to take the fuel on the small Scout flatbed. I can just take the fuel on a truck and put the Scout flatbed on the truck as well. Although getting a small Scout flatbed onto a truck is difficult. But I don't need the Scout at all for that. My main thing is taking this thing back And yeah, my main thing is taking this thing back, selling this because I don't need it anymore, but I do have to recover the other one as well and meet the other thing somewhere. So I might as well leave this Wrangler here, sell this one, and just leave it here. I don't need to do this aid thy neighbor. Because I can drag the fuel carrier anytime I want with any truck I want to get it up there. I'm going to want to get a better truck over here. And let's... Whee! I could have tipped it. I should have been that crazy, but... Okay. Stop the engine. Sell that baby. Buy this. No, not trailer store. Repair. No repairs needed. Refuel. From now it knows it's from this service trailer. Okay, not there. To here. Okay. Now sell it. All right, and now I'm just gonna stop the engine. The engine stopped. I'm just gonna sit here because I'm not gonna do aid thy neighbor. Because I have no reason to I don't need this truck to do aid thy neighbor. If all I'm carrying is a fuel carrier, I can carry that in the back of a truck and get it up here easier. Back of a Mastodon. So, what I probably want to do instead is, did I never find short ride? Or is it telling me long ride I did? No, it wouldn't be on this list. Why is this one? Why are these different colors? Why are they different colors? Oh, now they're not different colors. Did I just never click on this one before? Does this require anything? Nothing. It doesn't require first person or anything, right? Oh. Oh, they're right next to each other. Well, that's weird. Well, this isn't going to be this truck that does them anyway. Okay, so this guy's done. I'm completely done with this truck for now. Because that other prototype exploration unit, I'm going to get up here. When I come up here, I'll grab this thing. I'll do that task. I'll grab the other pew, pew, pew. Bring it up here. Okay. And what I'm going to do instead is... this one? Yes. No, not at the warehouse. Where is the other... Does the Scout Flatbed have the... Oh, that's why I needed the thing. Because the Scout Flatbed actually has the fuel on it. Oh, the Scout Flatbed has the fuel on it. Okay. So in order to sell it, I do need to use that Scout vehicle. Which means I need to get that Scout vehicle here. And is there a way to get that Scout vehicle there by going back through the ice? It looks like it. Through the ice down here. But by itself... I will meet another truck there who will just tow it. Yeah, this is an icy downhill path. I don't necessarily have icy tires, but that's where I will take this truck. And then I'm not going to bother to come up this icy path with all those goods. And I don't even know how to get there. I guess up through here, over here. No. Instead, what I'm going to do is come over here, grab it. I take it, it's packed. And then, yeah, there's like a road here I can go across and come back up the way I came. As long as I can get past this pipeline. I don't know if I can get across that pipeline. We'll see. I don't necessarily, if I could get up this clearance where the pipeline is, which it looks like I might be able to. Okay, but first of all, let's go ahead and try to get there in the Scout by itself without any encumbrance. Because I have to get this thing there in order to unload the goods. Actually, is that right? Let me think about this. I don't think I need to get this thing there. Because I can just those don't say that there are two different phases. So I think I can just unload the cargo, drag the Scout flatbed there, and then pick up the cargo, stick it in my truck, the fuel, and deliver it that way. I'm not selling the flatbed, I just have to get the flatbed there. Yeah, this thing doesn't need to go anywhere. It can just stay here. What I really need to do I have a ZiKZ on the map somewhere close? Close-ish. There's lots of places to pick up fuel, but I'm not picking it up there. I'm picking it up here. They also need that flatbed. And it has fuel on it, but I don't necessarily have to, I can turn the thing over, put the fuel on my bed, and I'm fine. Okay, so how do I get over there? I'm probably better off just taking one from my garage, right? Where's my garage? Yeah, the garage is here. And come across here. And go... How do I get across the water there? There's definitely a way across the water there. Yeah, let's just go to the garage. And pull out the other ZiKZ. That's my Brigadier that has the ice tires and the thing on it. Right now, this has nothing on it, so let's customize it and put the it does have the loading crane, not the long sideward bed, just the regular sideward bed. Okay, let's do that. Now I don't think I'm going to be able to get the trailer on there, so I'll just drag the trailer. I'll take the fuel off of it, and then I'll tow the trailer. I'll pack the fuel and tow the trailer. Yeah, I'll winch the trailer, dump it over. Yeah, that's what I'll do. Okay. Now then, so it's dressed up like the other one right now. This is a thinker. This is a puzzle game as well as a skill game. I love it. I won't need a trailer for this. I do really love this game for all those reasons. Whoops. Not mean to highlight that. Oh. There's a repair place there. Okay. You can buy service parts there. And no, I know I could pick up the fuel there, but I'm not going to do that. I am going to pick up fuel all the places, all the temporary fuel I'm going to pick up. Now, it shows I can get through here and there's a little road. Now, there's a road there. Oh, that road cuts across here. Okay. I'm not sure about that. Well, maybe I need to do that. I think I can go this way. Brick framing through here. It looks like it was a road at one time. I want to get down to here and cross there. Now, will I be able to do that next to this river? We'll find out. If not, I might be able to just cross right over the ice there. I don't know how deep the thing is. Oh, this is a broken bridge. I don't know if I can cross there. I bet I can. I think I did before already once, now that I'm thinking about it. Let's see. Let's find out. And this vehicle is the best vehicle in the game. Best hauler. ZiKZ612H. Codename Mastodon. Supposedly based on an old Soviet missile carrier vehicle. Got twin cockpits. So you can't, if you go into, whoops, wrong button. If you go into driver's view, you notice you can't see the other side of the truck. That's because you actually have two drivers. But fortunately, I don't have to play it in first person view. Trying to take a drink. Sorry, trying to take a drink while I'm driving. And so I'm trying to steer the truck with the wrong joystick, and it's just steering the view. All right, the big thing is, will I be able to get up the hill next to the pipe? And also, will I be able to get across the river where I think? But yes, all of my vehicles are paid external to any season's DLC vehicles. So separate DLC vehicles that don't come with any season. And that's part of my easy mode motif. I'm not telling anyone else that they need to buy all the DLC. I do recommend buying all the year passes, just so you have the most content. They are very economical. If you don't buy season by season, but you buy the yearly passes, which will go on sale from time to time, that's the most economical way to buy the various seasons. And with each year pass, you get 4 seasons. The seasons all have at least 2 maps for the first 3, and then 4 maps for the last 1 of the year. And just because it has 2 maps doesn't mean it's short. Like, season quote-unquote Season 1, the last map I did, Kola Peninsula, took me 30% longer than any other region that came with the game. So, yes, they are extreme. Okay, yes, I know this one. I have discovered that. This is the truck for a truck thing, which I don't care about because I'm going to sell the truck anyway. Because I only use paid DLC vehicles. But of the paid DLC vehicles, I have all the seasons. And of the paid DLC vehicles, I do recommend this vehicle, the Mastodon pack. It's from the Mastodon pack. And it's actually not that old, maybe a year old or something. It's a fairly new pack. And I definitely recommend this because this is the best hauler in the game by far. It's very stable. I would have not played the game had someone not turned me on to this. Now I absolutely love the game. But the game was very hard, too hard for me to play on my own. Am I? I think I'm going up that way. Maybe. Yeah, okay. Oh, no visible winch points. What's the matter with you? Get to the side a little bit here. Don't get my nose down in it. Come on. Well, if I have to go around the other way, I will. But I don't think I'm going to have to go around the other way. Now, don't tip. I'm on a precarious situation here. All right. Okay. I think I got it now. All right. That was probably not the way I was supposed to go, but that's the way I went. Kind of losing grip on some of these rocks, but I know it's not because I don't have all-wheel drive or whatever on, because I got all that on. Now I may not have been here before, so I gotta make sure. Oh, that's another thing I have to scout is there's gonna be tasks that I've seen but I haven't actually accepted yet. This might be one of them. I have accepted this one. Okay. And yes, the trail does go through here. And I go past this other framing site, which I have seen before. And sometimes they'll have vehicles hidden. They would have appeared on my, since I scouted everything, they would be on my map, but they would not be, they would be grayed unless I go actually buy it. So not completely done scouting this map. I'll do some tasks, but might have to still go back some places just to find all of these. Not all of these tasks are necessarily on my task list. All these locations are, all the trailers are. No, this wood framing is not, it's grayed out. Where is this wood framing? Over there. Okay, so I have to walk by there. Oh, I was just by there, wasn't I? Maybe I'll take the other one and go by there. I don't know that place exists yet. Remember to do that before I sell that scout trailer that I'm going to drag over. No, I don't. No, the scout trailer isn't going to go over there. The scout fuel trailer. I'll get by the wood framing spot. So that's the only building. And as far as all the trailers, apparently I've scouted all the trailers. I've gotten close enough to all the trailers. And I might still have. Do I still have upgrades? No, I got all the upgrades. The only thing that I haven't... I found the gateway, I just can't go through it. So that's the only one. Oh, nope, there is still one upgrade. Where's the upgrade? Over here? Okay. Well, I'll get that sometime with a better scout vehicle than this. But while that little Wrangler is there, I gotta make sure I go by the framing spot so that it does appear on my map. So it shows that I have discovered it, driven up to it close enough, so it's not grayed out. Because then it'll show as a pickup plane, I guess. I don't know what the difference is, why it has to not be grayed out. Looks like it's road here. I didn't have my lights on, right? No, I didn't have my lights on, and nobody was home. Now, I will be surprised, delighted, but surprised if I can actually get across the river here. I'm not sure, was I supposed to go up there? The road may have supposed to have been going that way, but I am going with the current. At least I'm not fighting the current. I'm close to lots of trees if I need to. If I need to, I can grab onto the tree. And of course, I've got the biggest snorkel I can get. The first thing to do. Oh, I should mention, I said that I didn't, now this is looking sus. One way to check to see the depth of the water, well, I'll show this off now, I might as well, is to go into photo mode, and I'm getting out of the truck, so I'm going to say it's brightest, clear sky, get rid of this vignette. I don't know why that's on by default. It's stupid. Open up the aperture so I got full. Then I go into free cam. And then I can, let's see, what is it? I can go down here into the water and I can see how deep the water is. And the water is not very deep anyway. So I know I'm okay. It's very rocky, but it's not deep. And so I won't be able to go too far with this. But if you want to know your way through someplace, photo mode drone, as I like to call it, I don't think I'm the first one that invented that phrase, is the best way. Who says you can't get out of your truck and look around in this game? You can get out of your truck and walk around in this game. Now, getting over to that bridge, I don't know if that bridge is even functional. It looks like it's just like planks with a gap in the middle, so you have to make sure you drive over it just perfectly. But we'll see. Anyway, yes, until I found this game, I was going to stop playing. But this truck. But since a friend of mine said, hey, you have all the DLC, try this truck. And I tried that truck because I kept flipping over. There's the bridge. Oh yeah, I think I remember going over this before. And with like a trailer. And there's Yeah, let's try to get rid of this. No, of course. No, of course. No, of course. There. You can delete ones out of the middle, as I often mention, except it's tricky. I don't know if there's an actual gap in the middle, or if it just looks like there's a gap in the middle. There may not be a collision box change there, you know. The whole thing might actually be there. It's just transparent texture, but it is solid. So it might just be a sight, but you never know. All right. So that's one way across the river. I remember coming this way before for some reason. I don't remember why exactly. This is, let's see, what is this? 13, 14. Yeah, this is episode 14, right? So 13 other episodes. Really? This is only going to be my second hour? Yeah. I stream this on Sundays, starting at 12:30 p.m. U.S. Central Time, which is usually 6:30 in the UK, and almost never 6:30 midnight in New Zealand, depending on the time of the year. And yet, I'm not going to go up that icy slope. I'm going to go around here. I stream it for 6 hours on Sundays. And I'm currently, I stream 6 hours, I record 6 YouTube videos, and then I'm, oh, okay. I gotta find a way in there. Looks like it might be a job for a photo mode drone. I'm leaning forward. I don't want to go over any stumps. Can I crush that tree? I don't think I fit through there. I can crush this tree for sure. Which way am I going from here? Do I want to back in? I need you to drop off there. So going up this icy slope, and this is not the best vehicle for that. Or coming up here and going up this icy slope, and this isn't the best vehicle for that either. There's a tree there that might help. That looks more difficult. There are some trees there. This looks devoid of anything. So I'm gonna back up and come up this way next. So is that the brick framing I don't have? Oh, it's a wood framing place I don't have. Oh, I could have gone right by there. I could have gone right by there, and I didn't see it. Oh no, maybe that's just what the wood framing sites look like. I think I've been to them. Yeah. The name isn't grayed out. The name would be grayed out. Okay, I've seen all of those. Wait, where's the upgrade? Is the upgrade almost on my way? No. There's a way across here. Yeah, well, I'm not gonna worry about that till I get this task done. Alright, so, oh, it's dark. And let me finish marking this out. gonna go up there. Okay. So I can barely see that that's road there. This is road here. And now this is a big icy slope, which means this is not the best vehicle for it because I got mud tires on, but I do see some trees. And I think I'll be able to winch. And then I'll drop everything off here. But I'm not going to drop them off together. I'm going to put the oil in the back and then just winch the trailer behind me. And if I have to winch up, that's going to be tricky. Theoretically, I could get both in, but if it's a Scout flatbed trailer, yeah. Oh, you know what? I should have had a flatbed truck instead of this. I should have had a flatbed truck instead of this one. Because I might be able to get the Scout flatbed truck on here. This one does not come with an articulating. The other truck might actually be better because I have an articulating thing on it, but it only holds 2 slots. This one has a long flatbed, which I think is a little wider. It holds 3 slots, but it doesn't have a crane. So, I was saying before, I'm willing to get one more truck. I'm waiting for something that's really good that I might need. And there's one truck now I got to experiment with that might actually be good to get. And I'm going to get stuck on this tree, and I don't want to do that. That is the bane of this vehicle, getting stuck with a tree between the axles. Okay, and this should be the same task, right? Yeah, don't do a barrel roll. Okay. And I am going to do a barrel roll because I'm going to let's see, this is the best way of doing this. Activate the anchors, crane mode. And pick that spot. And tip it. Oh, there you go. Okay. I'll come over here. And make sure it's up nice and high. And the secret to the Russian crane is to don't try to lift with the crane, lift with the winch. And that flatbed trailer is 2 slots. I wouldn't be able to get this all. And the crane, the trailer is too wide. I couldn't put it in anyway. And it doesn't matter how close this is. It'll pack. So, now, I could have dragged a flatbed semi-trailer or a flatbed trailer up here, which is so hard to work with. I've long since stopped trying to do that. And I'm counting on the fact that I don't have to deliver these things together. I can deliver the fuel and the trailer separately. I don't need to deliver the trailer packed with the fuel. But we'll see. I'm also up to 50 minutes, so you might not get to see in this episode the dramatic run up that ice hill. But you know, in the next episode, if you miss a episode that's fairly recent, if you go to my YouTube homepage and look up the videos section, you'll be inundated with all kinds of videos. I have 2 videos a day of different games. So if you want to watch just the latest SnowRunner episodes, because you missed one recently, or missed a couple recently. Then on my homepage, Twitch or YouTube.tv/rollcage, sorry, YouTube.com/@rollcagetv. It's in the bottom left corner. You can type it in, it's easy. One of these days I'll get scan codes, QR codes for it somewhere. They'll flash on the screen. I could actually do that. It'd be a little obnoxious, but I could actually do that. Set up a trailer so that it's blank and then every 15 minutes it shows up for a short period of time, for like a minute. Not a bad idea. Anyway, just search for Rollcage TV on either place without the underbar and you'll find me. I've got an underbar on Twitch. The guy that does not have the underbar has not had any activity for over 5 years. So I'm waiting for Twitch to meet their promise and put his ID back in the queue, and I think it's going to happen. I try to whisper him, tell him I'd pay him to change his ID so I can get it. No response. So I think he's lost his Twitch password as well as the email password that's on his account. If I knew someone who could hack in, but I don't think I would do that. I would try to contact him. I mean, I wouldn't do that. I would not consciously, you know, hack into someone's account. I'm not that kind of. It's not like I'm hacking into a foreign espionage account that's a ne'er-do-well. It wouldn't exactly be white hat hacking to just get a Twitch ID off of somebody. But anyway, what was I talking about? On my YouTube channel, there is what's going to be difficult. I've got icy rocks, which is the worst. On my YouTube channel, I have a featured games section on my YouTube channel, and that is where you can see, I'm going to go around that thing. That's where you can see the latest videos. If you open that section up, you'll see SnowRunner as one of the featured games, and that's where you can see the latest SnowRunner videos, because they're listed most recent at the top. But if you want to binge a particular season, or all the seasons for that matter, on my YouTube channel, there's a whole nother section just for SnowRunner, and there are separate playlists for each season, and those playlists are in bingeable order, with the earliest ones at the beginning and the later ones, you know, they're in order. So, and I do know people that are not only binging SnowRunner, but I know at least one person is also binging my Civilization videos, because I'll get an occasional comment on one of the old Civilization videos. So I'm going to see how far I can get this thing without having to let go and re-winch, but it might be tricky. It looks like snow, but I know it's really ice. But there are trees around it, so I'm pretty sure it's possible. If I let go of the trailer that I'm carrying and do a winch, but this baby is the Mastodon. It's amazing what it can do, but I do not have ice tires on it. But chain tires are not available for this truck. One of the disadvantages, chain tires are not even available. Oh, come on. Get on that rock, maybe? I don't want to have to go backwards. Trying to find the right path through here is a bit of a challenge. Slide back over this way. Slide back over that way, maybe. Yeah, I think I'm kind of stuck on a rock. Slide back down the hill a little. Try to get on the other. Try to catch that rock on the other side. Okay. get around that rock. Okay, it can drive over most rocks. I mean, most rocks, period. It can get through a gap that you wouldn't believe it could get through just because it can drive over rocks. But icy rocks are a little bit of a different story. Yeah, I'm back on this side. Now, I could very easily winch up this hill, but I'm at 55 minutes, and you know what that means? I'm going to just stop the engine here, which is going to release the winch, and then I'll winch my way up and grab the trailer. But that will be in the next YouTube episode. If you're watching on Twitch, though, stick around. I'll be back in just a couple of minutes. If you watched on YouTube, that's going to be it for this YouTube episode. The next episode will be the next weekday at noon U.S. Central Time, which is almost always midnight in the UK and almost never noon the next day in New Zealand. But it's plus or minus an hour, depending on daylight savings time and the time of year. Either way, folks, thank you much for watching. Twitch, once again, stick around. YouTube next episode. I will see you then.